Okay, so recently shared by the African Thousand People on X saying African countries with the highest literacy rates. Hi, this is the African Time. The name is Vidashi. We are here to discuss Africa and everything about Africa. Well, today's topic is Africa's with the highest literacy rates. Yeah, the African countries, and we are going to see this and then learn more about this. Is actually shared by the Intel Point, and then we are going to discuss the whole thing concerning the African continent. Okay, well, let's dive inside and see what they're talking about. Okay, so it actually says adult literacy rate of African countries, percentage of populations aged 15 and above who can read and write. All right, so there you have it. Okay, we are going to discuss the adult literacy rate of African countries. That is made by the percentage of the population from 15 and above. That is adulthood. Okay, we're going to know or see the literacy rate, that the number of people, or the percentage wise number of people that can actually read and write from 15 years and above in African countries. Okay, now let's see the top country with the highest literacy rate in the African continent. Number one is Seychelles. So Seychelles are having a literacy rate of 95.9%. That is people from 15 and above years old. At number two is South Africa with 95%. And number three is Sao Tome and Principe with 94.8. Number four is Namibia, 92.3. How we have Mauritius, 92.2. Cape Verde, 90.8. Cote d'Ivoire, 89.9. Zimbabwe having 89.7. Eswatini having 88.4, Zambia having 86.7, Gabon have 85.5, Tunisia have 82.7, Kenya have 82.6, Tanzania have 81.8, Algeria with 81.4, Lesotho with 81%, Congo having 80.6%, DR Congo with 80.80, yeah. Ghana had 79%, Uganda have 79%, Madagascar have 73.3, Cameroon have 77.1, Eritrea having 76.6, Morocco having 75.9, Rwanda with 75.9, Burundi with 74.7, Egypt with 73.1. Alright, so Malawi having 67.3%, Mauritania having 67%, Togo with 65.5%, Mozambique with 63.4%, Comoros with 62%, Nigeria with 62%, Sudan with 60.7%, Gambia with 58.1%, Senegal 56.3%, Guinea-Bissau 52.9%, Sierra Leone with 47.7%, Burkina Faso with 46%, Benin with 45%, Guinea with 45.3%, Central African Republic with 37.4%, Niger with 37.3%, Mali with 35.5%, South Sudan with 34.5%, and then Chad with 26.8%. So there you have it. These are your various African countries and their respective literacy rates in percentage wise. And let me tell you this straight. It says children or people about 15 and more, the adult literacy rate in Africa. Okay, and then in their percentage wise. So number one country with the most literacy rate in Africa is Seychelles with 95.9%, and number two being South Africa with 95%. So these countries right here say that these countries or these people, these countries just listed here, are said to have the most people that can actually read and write on African continents. They are literates. Okay, there is Vidashi, this African Time. Hope you guys are learning something here today. Okay, so let's see what some African people actually thought about this. So this one says, I thought Zimbabwe and Nigeria would beat South Africa since they are always telling us that we are uneducated, blah blah, illiterates. I don't know about that one, bro. Well, this one says any positive African list that you don't see Botswana topping is a scam. Okay, that's Botswana though. A Botswana person saying that any list of concerned African ranking that you don't see, mostly the positive side of it, that you don't see Botswana topping that list is a scam. Whoa, that's a bold step right there, Botswana. That's some kind of confidence you have in your country to be able to say that. All right, so this one says, I know why my country is 62%. They didn't add those that jump out to UK for masters the last 2 years. Yo, what does that even supposed to mean, bro? This one says from the number 3 to 12 don't match the SA in population, but they are less literate than SA. It's a shame, especially for countries like Switzerland and Lesotho. Okay, basically what he's trying to say is that after number 3 to number 12, those countries are having population less than South Africa, but they still have the they still have less literate people or less literate people than the South African people. So he said that it's two sad countries, like, and he mentioned Switzerland, and then Lesotho. He says it's too sad for you guys having that small populated population, but still you guys are lacking so much in this literacy rate thing. Okay, well, that's something fascinating for you guys to know about the African content. Hope you have learned something about the content and notice how literacy rate is working here, and mostly get this in your head. This is adult literacy rate in Africa, which is it's a percentage wise moving from 50% and above, or 15 years old and above. Yeah, that's what it's all about. The name is Vidashi. This African time. Thank you for your time. Don't go nowhere. Stick to this page, and I'll get you some more African vibes and African tips. See you guys around.